I am a banking aspirant, and this year I am going to give Karnataka Bank Scale 1 Officer exam. Last year in 2020 also I gave the exam. So I have come up with this video regarding the cutoff and exam pattern for this exam. So the registration is open from 31st December 2022 till 10th of Jan 2023. This year also I have registered for the exam. So let's see the exam pattern and cutoff. So there are actually five section in our objective and one section in descriptive. The five section are reasoning with marks of 30, question of 30, English with number of question as 50 and marks 50, general awareness with financial awareness, number of question as 50 as well as mark 50, computer knowledge with 30 marks and question also 30 marks, quantitative aptitude with question as 40 and marks also 40. So here the number of question is equivalent to the number of marks. Along with that, there are two more questions which are descriptive type, and the number of total marks is 25. So the total exam is going to be 225 marks. So here I have allocated the time and marks we need to give for each section. So first of all, as I attempted last year, I am telling you all, for computers we don't need to remember any, we don't need to do any analytical thinking or calculation. So here I have given a 10 to 12 minutes time. Same for general and financial awareness, where there is no calculation or analytical thinking is required. So here, since the number of question is 50 and marks is 50, so there here I have given 12 to 13 minutes. Coming to English, here we need to study a passage, do jumble words, error correction, therefore I have given 25 to 30 minutes. Same for quant and reasoning, even though quant is of 40 marks and reasoning is of 30 marks. In quant we need to do lot of mathematical calculation, and in reasoning analytical thinking, and sometimes we need to proceed in a question in more than one way. Therefore there I have given 25-30 minutes, and in reasoning it is 20 to 25 minutes. So I have taken the maximum for 200 marks. I am taking 110 minutes, and 10 minutes is need to be given for a quick revision. Now coming to descriptive, where the number of question is 2 and the total marks is 25. Here I have given 20 to 25 marks. In descriptive we cannot go and rewrite a passage. Once we have start writing, whatsoever comes to our mind we need to go with that. We cannot go back and delete it and edit a passage with completely new. Therefore I have given here 5 minutes as only for quick revision, for adding any quote or correcting any spelling. Now coming to the section we need to attempt first. This is the same way which I attempted in last year. So first of all I attended computers. Here the number of marks were 30 and questions were 30. Here we don't need to do any analytical thinking or do any mathematical questions, or we don't have to do any quick calculation. So here whatsoever we remember we need to directly put it down. Therefore we have given 10 to 12 minutes. Last year the questions were related to TCP/IP protocol, virus, keyboard shortcut, Excel, and computer abbreviation, and it was not easy actually. Therefore I have given the level as moderate, and there were no mathematical questions were also asked. There were few questions mathematical in computer also. If we go through previous year questions we will find, but this time we didn't ask for any mathematical questions. So last year cutoff was 18 out of 30 marks. This year the cutoff may go around 20. Now coming to the next section, same as computer, general and financial awareness, where we don't have to do any analytical thinking, but lot of remembering is required. Also no mathematical calculation is there. Therefore I have given here 12 to 13 minutes. Computer and general financial awareness are mark scoring section. Here if we remember correctly, we can easily maintain a good mark, so that can be added in our final cutoff. So last year the questions were related to different government scheme. What are the bank processes, name of international stock exchanges, what are the taglines, what is the date of formation of regulatory bodies, date of formation of banks, what are the corrective action out of three corrective action, which is the corrective action taken by RBI for certain cooperatives, and what is the recent modification which has happened in Financial Act, where the related question. So it was also not easy, it was moderate to difficult. Last year cutoff was 30 out of 50. This year it may go within 35, but it shouldn't go more than 35. It will remain within 30 to 35, I suppose. Now coming to the next section, English. Here only your accuracy matters. If you will go towards passages, it might take more time. Therefore, we need to maintain and practice much more for maintaining accuracy in error correction and jumble words. So last year there were two comprehensive passages, sentence correction and spotting error were there. Fill in suitable words and sentence arrangement. Fill in suitable words and sentence arrangement were easy last year. Therefore, I have given the level as moderate. Last year cutoff was 22 out of 50. This year it may go within 30. Now coming to aptitude section. Aptitude section only your accuracy matters. If we are sure and you know the trick for that question, go ahead with that. So here the number of marks are 40 and questions were 40. Therefore, I have given 25 to 30 minutes. It's a lot of calculation is involved. So last year there were two DIs, circular and chart based. Wrong number series were there, quadratic equation was there, probability, and there was a case regarding mixture and alligation, and regarding volume surface area also there was a case. The questions were not that much difficult. Therefore, I have given it was moderate. Last year cutoff was 15 out of 40. This year it may go within 20. And now coming to reasoning section. Reasoning section was difficult last year. Here also your practice matter, but here it is a time taking section depending upon the cases on given in the questions. So here the number of marks were 30 and the number of questions is also 30. So here I have given an idle time of 20 to 25 minutes. Last year there were three puzzles. Two were a three variable puzzle and one was two variable puzzle. The coding decoding was easy. There were questions involving syllogism, input output and arrangement, circular arrangement actually. The reasoning section was not easy as I told, therefore I have given moderate to difficult. Last year cutoff was 12 out of 30. This year it may go within 20 or 17. So last year the general cutoff for the written section it goes around 135 to 40. I am a general category student, but for STSC and backward it went to 130 and 120 also. Now coming to the calculation part, how marks are calculated. So here we are having a ratio of 85 to 15, 85 in written marks and 15 in interview. So even though their total marks is 225 for written and 100 for interview. So even though you score 115 in written, then it will come towards 85 ratio. So the final marks in written will be 43 and for interview the your ratio is 15. So even though you score 75 out of 100 in interview, it will come to 11, which is 54. So this score is not good for clearing your cutoff for exam, since only for the written it has gone towards 140. We need to see the upper side. So even though you are scoring more than 50 and the final, you have congratulations, you have kind of cleared the cutoff in every section, but you are not selected. So if we are maintaining a safe score to get a selection, get to name in the merit list, we need to score at least 130 in written and 18 in descriptive. That to come around, if we are doing a ratio of 85, then that will come around 56 in written, and in interview we need to go for 80 minimum, because in interview they will see your past experience and your confidence is the key actually. So we need to score at least 80 or else it will be difficult to get a final selection. And if we are getting 80 in interview, then the final score will come around 12. So the total is 68. So here we have cleared the 140 cutoff for the written, that is 148, and the final score is coming at 68. So this is a safe score which can guarantee us a seat in the final selection list. So I have given this exam. Last year I was not able to clear the cutoff because my financial awareness and reasoning went bad. This year also I am giving. So all the best to all of you. And I made this video because in YouTube I was not able to find a single video which gave me a clear idea towards the cutoff and the individual contribution I need to give every section. So therefore I made this video. Hope you all like this video. If you have any feedback or any comment, please do give it, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.